What they do, what they do, this is Aubrey Riggs becoming live right back at you for the 2021. It is me, it is me, it is Mr. Aubrey. I had to do that for one more time. I actually do that during my live streams when gaming, so I just had to do it. All right, man. How's everyone doing today? We are in July 23rd. God, this year's going by like that, man. It's crazy. It's 11:25. Okay. Peeps. So this video is basically I'm going to do my review of the vaccine shots because I know a lot of people haven't done it. They don't understand the science behind it. And if I post this on YouTube, I'm gonna put some links in the description of I think some things that y'all might want to watch. First and foremost, let me give you some context about me because back in 2019, back in 2017, I watched a video on YouTube about RNA, rDNA. And basically what that was supposed to do was basically replace antibiotics. Because as we know, antibiotics are getting weaker and weaker as the bacteria is getting stronger and stronger. And so they needed to find a way to combat, these so-called superbacteria, right? So that's where RNA stepped in. There was also another video that I was watching a lot of was CRISPR. And if you all have never heard of CRISPR, I would bet in the next 3 to 6 years that term is going to come up. Basically, CRISPR is DNA modification. And what they're trying to do is basically take, it's kind of like you take a medication, and that medication basically modifies your DNA, okay? And it's just certain parts of your DNA. Now, they are doing some testing for it. I'm not going to get into too much of it. I've just been watching videos about it. I think it's a great thing. I will say that a lot of people out there will definitely not like it. Definitely. The reason why I bring this up is because at the same time that I was, researching CRISPR, rDNA came up. And basically, what it helps to do is, I can't. That's why I want to link to the particular links in my profile if I do YouTube, because it's hard for me to explain it. Basically, rDNA basically takes a okay, so you have basically a virus. And viruses, as everybody knows, if you've been in science class, has these little I call them stems. Okay, you have the virus, you have these little stems. They look like sprouts, basically. Basically, what rDNA is doing is basically taking that stem. So we take a stem from the virus. Somehow they make it inactive, and they inject that stem into your body. And what your body's supposed to do is basically catch on to it, learn it. That way, your immune system knows what it is. It learns it. At the same time, it doesn't actually get you totally sick. Think of it kind of like the flu shot. If there's a lot of people that get the flu shot, it's weird because a lot of people typically would get the flu shot, but they're hesitant to get this shot. And I don't know. Now, me personally, I did not just rush out and get the shot initially. Um, like everybody else out there, of course, I have to look at the different companies. Okay, I gotta look at the different companies because um, I don't know what else to say on that. I mean, you have to look at the different companies. Companies are company; they try to profit, right? And so, and we all kind of see what's going on with the Johnson shot. Now, Moderna and Pfizer. Now, I got the Moderna shot, by the way. But the Moderna and Pfizer, good shots. Not heard anything negative about them. In fact, both of them, I feel like they did by the same damn company. But they're not. They're two different companies. But still, it's just weird. Anyways, so a lot of people are hesitant to get this shot, and I don't know why. I personally don't. I think a lot of it. I know in the black community, I know why, because of the whole syphilis deal. Which, by the way, let's just call the bullshittery. They didn't teach none of that in high school. I knew nothing about the syphilis experiment on black folks in Alabama. They did not cover that in history. Just letting y'all know that. At least not in my school. So, anyways, so I understand the hesitancy to do that, but you all gotta understand, rDNA is a very good thing, because what's gonna end up happening? What rDNA was supposed to be trying to do, like I stated before, you have bacteria. So we have penicillin. Okay, a lot of our antibodies are starting to become almost obsolete against bacteria, because the bacteria is adapting to these antibodies. And so the whole purpose of rDNA is you take the DNA of the bacteria or the virus, you take that DNA and you inject it into us. And it's an inactive version. They've been working, like, I ain't gonna lie, they've been working on this for at least 7 to 10 years. And the ideal is, no matter how strong a virus or bacteria gets, as long as they can extract the DNA from it, the virus is pretty much dead. It's eradicated virtually. And so, but like I said, the only reason why I had hesitancy of getting the shots, because I don't know these companies. I've never heard of these companies other than Johnson & Johnson, which we all know Johnson & Johnson is not the best company around. Just put that out there. But I just wanted to just give you a quick update on that. Now, I kind of rambled a little bit. So let me just get into the my experience, because I don't want to go too far deep. Y'all can look it up on YouTube. Research rDNA, okay? rDNA. My experience. So I originally got the shot back in May. So the first shot I got, of course, it hurt like normal. Now, nothing happened really up until about 3 weeks afterwards. 3 weeks afterwards. And I'm not saying that this gave me this, but I ended up with a sinus infection. Okay. It was terrible. I felt so bad. I even had a fever. I felt so bad. This is 3 weeks after the shot, by the way. And this was the week that I actually went to see my daughter in Hot Springs. I almost thought that I wasn't going to even be able to make it down there. But somehow I was able to, thankfully. Thankfully, it started at the beginning of the week and not towards the end. So that was the first shot. And then after that, it took me, I ain't gonna lie, it took me a good 2 weeks to get over that. And then I got the other shot. Then I got the second dose, like as I was recovering from, my sinus infection. So after that, nothing really happened, and here we are, 3 weeks. This week, what ended up happening? The only thing that happened from my perspective is that I was super duper tired at the beginning of the week. Luckily, I was able to. I didn't have to call off work. Now, the first shot I got, I did have to call off work Thursday and Friday just so I could rest and recuperate. This time around, I didn't have to call off work, but I was freaking super duper tired. And that's all that happened on my second dose was just the tiredness. And I'm blaming that on the second dose. I was super duper tired for 3 days. Yesterday I was good. Today's Friday, yeah. Yesterday I was good. And then today it definitely felt a lot better. Obviously I'm here. So I'm gonna be honest with you. If you have PTO and you wake up one morning, you just feel like you just can't do it. Take off. Take your PTO. Take your vacation. I'm telling you, do it, cause you're gonna need your rest for sure. That's basically my experience. And then, like I said, there's now they're saying that this Delta variant is out, which is supposed to. This shot that we got is supposedly supposed to protect us all, which I believe that I do because it modifies. It's still the thing about our immune system is that our immune system knows that if it's not exactly a match, if it's close to a match, it's still going to be active. So, if you haven't got the shot, I'm just going to tell you right now, go ahead and get the shot. You're good. The government is not conspiring on you. You're not going to be inserted with no damn chip. In fact, you can even see and look at the damn needle and see what's in it. It's a clear needle. So y'all haven't gotten the shot, get the shot. Don't get the Johnson & Johnson shot. I'm just calling it for what it is. Don't get it. At least until you are for sure. Because I know that the blood clotting thing is rare. It's rare, but that's fine. But yeah, I would get the other shots better. Anyway, that's all I wanted to give my review on those shots. And yeah, y'all get out there, get vaccinated. It's just gonna be like the flu shot, which I didn't even know they had a pneumonia shot, but it's gonna be like just like those. I'm gonna have to get those. I don't feel like we need a booster shot. Maybe in 2 years or 3 years, you might need to go ahead and get another shot like what we got. I don't think anything's gonna happen, but Anyways, I'm out of here, man. Y'all take care. Y'all been great. Get out there, get vaccinated, and I'm out.